Welcome to Montessori Education. I'm Jesse McCarthy, and this is Montessori in 18 Minutes. A man does not just happen. He does not just grow like a flower, said the educator Maria Montessori. So what then goes into his healthy development? How does a crying, dependent little boy or girl transform into a confident, independent young man or woman? One thing is clear. Having a nurturing environment offers a huge advantage, and Maria Montessori created just such a place for children, Montessori School. But what is Montessori? Today we're going to take a look at what's inside Montessori schools. The first thing is an idea. Observe, follow the child. See what actually interests him, instead of going off our gut or on the way things have been done before. In Montessori, real time is spent observing children, getting to know them. For instance, here's a clip of Ruby, 6 months old, reaching for a toy. Take a minute without any judgment to just observe. I've seen this video hundreds of times, and I still felt a slight urge to help her. Did you? But Ruby never once showed any sign she needed our help. In Montessori, no unnecessary aid is given. We observe first because it helps us to see what children actually need. Which leads us to a second element of Montessori, practical life, activities that help children to take care of themselves. Young children want to be like us adults, to do the things that we do, like dressing themselves, cleaning up messes, cooking. So in Montessori, we help them to do such daily tasks, and impressive results follow. For instance, here is Hazel, age 2, setting the table.
A Montessori teacher requires a special transformation. It's really a kind of transformation in the way she sees children.
Okay. Who is going to help me to set the table?
We have been trained or conditioned by society to see children in a certain way. And there is a different way to see children that needs to get rid of preconceived ideas about childhood, about certain things about we do about judgment, the child, criticizing the child, or looking at the child as someone inferior or someone small.
I know, I am here to help you. I am here to help you, Yuna. I am very happy to help you. What is this?
Jason is helping us to set the table. Remember? Correct. Okay, can I do this to Jason? Do you want to do this again? Okay.
Pio, we need forks. Pio, no forks. Pio, no forks.
Okay, if you're gonna do, let me ask, can you sit down? Okay, sit down and wait for me. Okay, thank you, Barbara. We are waiting to Hazel. Can you sit down and wait for Hazel? There's the doors. What is the doors? Alice, do you want to sing a song?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to sing.
Okay.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
It's like taking veils from the eyes of people, because it's like changing a paradigm, like a mental paradigm. You have been always thinking that children are a certain way, and then you realize, no, these children are powerful. These children have something in themselves that we do not know.
So Hazel did not learn how to set the table overnight. She got role modeling from a trained teacher and did a lot of practice before, which most definitely included making a few messes. But now she's able to do things like this on her own, and we can see the earned pride she experiences from such an accomplishment. But many normal daycares and schools don't allow for this kind of independence building. They do everything for the child, but not without a price. So years ago on the radio, I learned of a reality TV show called Rich Girls, which followed around a millionaire celebrity's daughter. She was 18 years old, recently graduated high school, and was unable to take care of herself. Now, the radio host found the clip I'm about to show you funny. I didn't.
It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while.
You know, when you kind of have like just nothingness and like not even anything to be upset about, but you just are. Dad, I'm really confused. And Dad, I just feel really lonely. And Dad, what am I gonna do with my life? I'm so confused. And I also don't want to be living at home for the rest of my life, and I don't want you to be supporting me for the rest of my life, and I want to get my own place. I just feel so lost, you know? There's no food in the house. I mean, like, parents aren't supposed to make their children's life easy all the time, you know? It's just, like, I'm not gonna, like, have you, like, there, you know, in a jiffy my whole life. You know, I had to deal with stuff like this, you know?
Later that day, this young woman had another breakdown when she was unable to make lunch for herself. Now, I think this is tragic, especially when in contrast with Hazel setting the table all on her own at 2. I mean, imagine Hazel at this young woman's age. As Maria Montessori once said, The whole life of the adolescent should be organized in such a way that it will enable him to make a triumphal entry into the world, not entering it debilitated, isolated, or humiliated, but with head high, sure of himself. Success in life depends on a self-confidence born of a true knowledge of one's own capacities. So coming back to what's uplifting in the world, a third element of Montessori is freedom within limits. In Montessori, children are free to work, but within the limits of a structured environment. For example, the following is a peek into an excellent Montessori school with children of mixed ages from 3 to 6 years old. So hopefully you got a good sense here of the power of freedom within limits. Now imagine if this is Jackson as a quote preschooler, what is possible for him as a teenager? Now I wish I could go into all the different materials Jackson was working on, especially the language and math work, like his cursive writing or his multiplication with those bead chains you might have seen. But I've promised 18 minutes and I am running out of time. So these are 3 elements of Montessori. They're part of what is called the Montessori prepared environment, a place for children to truly flourish. And that is Montessori in 18 minutes. I'm Jesse McCarthy, and you can find out more at montessorieducation.com.